What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing the Royal Tournament. It just started. As you can see, I haven't played any games. Typically I start recording at 10 wins, but I thought I would start at 0 just so I can get a video out for you guys as soon as possible before many of you guys have started it. It just started about an hour ago, and this is the best deck in the game currently, and I'm going to prove to you guys that this is the best deck in the game. I'm not making this up. So if you check ladder right now, number 1 in the world right now is using this deck. Number 2 in the world right now is using this deck, and then it doesn't stop there. Number 5 in the world is also using this deck right now. Yeah, Drill has been really strong recently, so we're going to be starting with this deck in the global tournament. Before we head in the first game, if you guys would like to support me, use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Would really appreciate that from you guys. It does mean a lot. But yeah, with that being said, let's head in the first game. So this is, yeah, like a 3.0 Drill cycle deck. It has the Rocket in it as a spell, which is really solid to finish off games, especially in triple elixir, and it just in general gets a lot of value. So we're going to go Drill here. You want to play pretty aggressively overall, and the Inferno is really nice to have in the deck instead of something like Tesla, just because there's a lot of tanks that people like to play. Right now in this meta, you see a decent amount of, there's, you know, of course, Golem, Lava Hound, and even other things, like, let's say, you know, like Hog EQ, for example. It's better to have an Inferno than like a Tesla. It's a little bit more like sturdy, and I just think it's a little bit easier to play too. So for you guys like picking up Drill or something, it's a lot easier, at least from my experience, to run an Inferno than it is a Tesla, just because it's much, you know, easier to get the placement down. So he's gonna go for a Lumberjack here and then a Balloon. So Inferno should get the job done here nicely, assuming he doesn't have a reset to it. Even if he does have a reset, chances are we probably would have been fine, because the placement we played the Inferno actually allowed the, you know, the other tower to target it too. So because his Valkyrie is out of rotation, I'm going to go for a Drill and a Bomber. This is pretty good pressure. And he's going to have a Skarmy. So he actually has a lot of counters to the Drill, the Valkyrie, and the Skarmy. But you can work your way around those without too much trouble. And also, we do have Log for the Skarmy, so it shouldn't be, yeah, a huge issue. I'm just going to go Bandit here. Kind of a tip, you can actually play it behind the tower. It kind of buys your Bandit, like, even more time to dash on top of the, you know, like, unit that you want to play it on. Okay, yeah, we get it to dash on top of the tower. He goes for, like, a late mini P.E.K.K.A. We're just going to log this here and then go for a Drill, and then we just need to make sure we go Fire Spirit on top of the mini P.E.K.K.A. I don't think he has his, yeah, his Skarmy back in cycle. That's what I was going to say, because we have a way, you know, quicker cycle than he does, so I knew he wouldn't be back to it yet. So we're just going to go again for an Inferno here. Should be easy defense, but if he does do something, then, like a freeze, then we would have had to probably play, like, a Rocket on it or something. Luckily, he doesn't. I'm going to go for a Prediction Log here. I thought maybe he would drop, like, a Skarmy or something, but either way, this is looking really good. He hasn't really been able to break through. If he goes for, I was going to say a Balloon, I was going to Rocket everything, but because everything else died, I think I just need to Inferno. It should be fine. We'll just log here, and then if we just cycle 2 Rockets, we win the game. It might be a little risky to do, though. I probably would rather wait, just because Lumberloon, okay, well, if he's going to do that, then yeah, you know, you better believe I'm just going to Rocket at that point. Okay, so yeah, let's just cycle back quickly. We could probably just cycle Bomber, Log, and yeah, already back to Rocket. So yeah, GG. Pretty easy. We defended really well, even though he had Valkyrie and, you know, Skarmy, which are 2 good counters to the Drill. You can see you can outcycle them, and I mean, even if we weren't able to, we probably could have just Rocket cycled at the end of the game, since we had, you know, no problem whatsoever defending. Okay, so yeah, 1-0, no problem. So far, this is my mini account, by the way, if you're wondering why I don't have Pass Rail on it. I probably will buy the pass on it now that I think about it, because it's, you know, good value. I'm going to go Bandit, Skeletons, and then Log. Kind of an overcommitment, but I guess it's fine because we have this counter push that he has to deal with. So he has a Cannon. A lot of people are using Cannon right now. I notice it's kind of rose in popularity recently. I'm going to go Drill, and then I'm going to go Bomber. We can be aggressive because he doesn't have a Hog in cycle at the moment, and when he does decide to play it, we have an Inferno. So Drill decks typically do quite good against 2.6, just because they, the 2.6 player doesn't have that many good answers to the Drill. They don't even have an a counter to it at all, unless you consider log to be a counter, which isn't really a good one. But they don't have any splash unit. For example, a drill counter, at least I would consider one, would be like a Valkyrie, or, you know, Dark Prince is a very, very good one. That's probably the best one. And then, oh yeah, also Skeleton King is really solid against it too. So switch up the drill placement. It's, of course, better to play it typically in the front, but I think switching up the placement's good just so it kind of confuses them, and, you know, potentially that caused him to mess up that defense there a little bit. I'm going to rocket the Musketeer, even though it's a little aggressive. Yeah, he's laughing, so you can tell that was an annoying play that he had to go through there. He was not happy with that, and that Fireball didn't do very much. Yeah, you can see what I'm talking about. The Inferno is very, like, very beefy. Like, it has so much health. You can see from that eye roll there. He's pretty annoyed with that. And, yeah, this is... usually what happens against 2.6, they have a really hard time defending the drills, and as long as you keep your Inferno in cycle, you should be fine. Even if you don't have your Inferno in cycle, you have Skeletons, which paired with the Log can fully counter a Hog. I'm gonna rocket this, why not? Even if I don't have enough to play an Inferno, I still think it's worth it, but I definitely will have enough. I don't know what he's doing now. Is he just gonna, like... Okay, he was just waiting. So we'll just Inferno here. Yeah, I mean, he can't really do much. Yeah, kind of feel bad almost. I'm probably going to rocket with this drill, just because even if he, yeah, pressures with the Hog, I don't really need to worry too much about it. I don't even need to Inferno. I mean, we have, like, our whole tower up, basically. Like, it literally doesn't matter if he gets, like, a little bit of damage. Yeah. GG. Really easy. I mean, he probably didn't play the best he could have, but I still think typically 2.6 isn't that hard. Of course, the variant that does even better against 2.6 is that Golden Knight drill deck with Tornado. That's, like, impossible for the 2.6 player, but this one, not too much trouble either. So yeah, 2-0 so far in the Royal Tournament. Like I said, or if I didn't say this already, we'll probably go to about 6 wins. Yeah, that's probably a good, you know, stopping point. 6 games with the deck, and then, yeah, if this video gets a lot of support, which usually, you know, global tournament videos you do tend to enjoy, I'm probably going to do another one, going to 25 or 30 wins using another deck, or potentially the same deck, if I find myself, you know, like, enjoying to play it, and I'm still having success with it, but yeah, we'll see. So we'll go drill here, and this might be graveyard. So we don't have a lot of graveyard answers. But I actually don't even know if this is graveyard. We'll have to see. So I just decided to Inferno this because I wanted to get something down that's, like, a pretty, like, sturdy answer to the Golden Knight. This is probably, now that I think about it, this is probably Golem. So we need to keep up the pressure here. It's actually Electro Giant. Wow, I haven't played against Electro Giant in a while. It's actually kind of bad after the, like, the nerf it got. Like, it's still, I guess, somewhat viable, but I don't think it's that good. It's not nearly as good as it was. It's, like, really easy to counter, especially when you have a building. And even though it resets the Inferno, I still think it, like, look at that. He's not going to really get any damage, even with that lightning on the Inferno. I don't know if I needed that log, but I just wanted to be safe. So let's just do this. And then we'll go Bomber, and Skeletons, just to make sure the Bomber stays alive. And then we'll definitely go Drill. And then I'm probably going to Bandit too, actually, because he just used all of his Elixir and offense, basically. So it's pretty safe to pressure. Yeah, Bandit makes it to the tower, and we get so much damage. Really good start to this game. We got the damage lead we're looking for in single Elixir, because, of course, it's a little bit easier for him to break through in double. But to be honest, I still think we should be able to defend rather easily, just because we have a building, and I just don't think E-Giant's that good. I know some people might hate me for saying that, because I know a lot of mid-ladder players hate E-Giant, but I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I think E-Giant is, like, really, really bad after the nerf. That's why I haven't been making, like, a lot of videos on it recently, in case you guys are wondering. I think it's not, like, dead, but, I mean, look at that. Like, a rocket pretty much killed the whole E-Giant. Like, do you see that? A rocket took out half of the E-Giant's health. I don't know about you guys, but that's, to me, that's insanity. Like, look at that. I don't know how that E-Giant died, like, already. I didn't even have to drop the Inferno. That's ridiculous. it's just so easy to counter now. I know in mid-ladder people hate it still, but like I don't know, man. I just think it's so bad now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I know like a mid-ladder, if you're running like a Mega Knight deck or like Wizard or something, or like Witch, which obviously E-Giant does really good against, you might have some trouble, but I don't... Are you kidding me? Okay, I kind of got lazy there because I like knew we were going to win, but somehow that Golden Knight like got awfully close to taking my tower. Yeah, I can't underestimate that thing. I should have known. I don't know how that just happened, but it closed me out of the global tournament. Let's go back in. All right, 3-0, so we're halfway to our, you know, goal of the video, I guess, of 6 wins. Nothing too crazy, but, you know, I figured it would be good to get the video out as soon as possible, as opposed to, typically waiting, like, till I wake up. I decided I would record this before I went to sleep, so, you know, you guys don't wait until it's already, like, 12 plus hours after the tournament started, when you already have, like, all your losses. So we'll log the E-Wiz, and, let's see. Okay, let's just go Drill, I think, and then probably pair it with a Fire Spirit. Let's see what he wants to do. Okay, so he's gonna go... Wow, that was kind of an interesting defense. I don't like a Battle Ram to defend the Drill. I mean, I see people use a Ram Rider to defend the Drill, but the Battle Ram, you hardly have any counter push after, so I don't know if that's really the best of plays, but it's what he decided to do, I guess. So the P.E.K.K.A. is, like, really, really easy to defend when you have, like, skeletons in a fast cycle like this. I mean, he might just zap, but yeah, I mean, we're fine. And because he just used so much Elixir, I'm gonna go for a push here. Drill coming in with the Bandit, and, yeah, that might be tower down already. Let me tell you guys, this is the reason why Drill, I think, a lot of people say, like, Drill isn't good on mid-ladder because of, like, all the Wizard and stuff, or Mega Knight. Well, let me tell you right now, I actually think, believe it or not, it is kind of good on mid-ladder because people don't know how to defend Drill. Even on the very top of ladder, which is why Drill's so broken, people have such a hard time defending it. It's just a really annoying card to play against, especially because of the speed glitch. The Drill is actually faster than it normally is. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It's a bug that they have to fix. I don't know if they addressed it, but I know a few other pros and like content creators pointed that out, so hopefully that gets fixed soon, because it's most definitely, you know, kind of obnoxious, and it contributed to the fact... or contributed to the reason why it's super good right now. We might rocket on defense here, depending on what he does. Like, if he plays... Okay, so he decided to rocket just the... Okay, that was... I'm gonna rocket this. We might even hit the ghost if we're lucky. Yeah, well, that works. Alright. Alright, so now he's just spamming with the Battle Ram, kind of like as a last resort. I respect the hustle, but, you know, it's not going to do anything. Sorry to tell this guy. Alright, once again, easy peasy. Usually the case first few games of the global tournament, but... Alright, GG. Alright, yep. So what are we at now? 4-0, I think? 2 Infernos down. Just, building a complete wall we can't break through. Alright. 2 more games. Pretty confident we should be able to get the 2 more wins and, go from there. Alright, so, just wait a couple seconds. If he doesn't do anything... Okay, I'm gonna go Drill opposite lane. Witch is a little annoying. I wish I had my Rocket in cycle. I probably would have played a Rocket on that Witch instead of... So do you see what I'm talking about? Like, people just don't know how to defend the Drill. Like, what this guy's using right now, this is like what you... This is like your typical mid-ladder deck, right? Like, did you see how much damage this guy took from the first Drill? And that was really annoying, that Witch, but... Anyway, let's Inferno. Okay, so this is, yeah, like your typical mid-ladder deck. Like, I bet you this guy's gonna have such a hard time defending the Drills. Like, I'm just calling it right now. After seeing his first Drill defense, I don't expect him to know what the heck he's doing. But, so I'm gonna Drill again. Let's see what he does. Okay, well... I'm gonna rocket this witch. It's just so annoying. Yeah, see, like, it's like the repeat of what just happened. Like, he just doesn't... know how to... I don't know. I don't know why people have such a hard time defending a drill. I don't know if it's because they don't see it that often, that they just don't... Like, I don't know. I think we're fine, yeah. If he zapped or something, then things could have gotten a little scary. We probably would have had to go for a Fire Spirit. Alright, we'll just Inferno again. I'm going to Fire Spirit to pressure. And if he ignores that, that's going to be in, yeah, rocket range. So pretty much we just have to defend and we're good to go. I mean, I could just drill to try to take the tower for cheaper, and probably it's better to pressure anyway. Okay, so let's try to activate the... King Tower on that Mega Knight. Just want to show that. I'm actually really glad I didn't mess that up, because I think that that's a pretty, you know, nice play that is very important, especially for those of you at the start of the global tournaments and, you know, mid-ladder if you want to run this deck, you know, activating against the Mega Knight. You can also do it with Fire Spirit Skeletons. It's really easy to do, but probably takes a little bit of practice. You guys might have seen that from Expo players and like 2.6 players. It's kind of a, you know, it's becoming kind of mainstream, I guess you could say, that interaction, just because a lot of people now are learning how to do it. But in case you didn't know, that's how you do it. Yeah, really easy. I mean, basically that's the, I guess the kind of the theme of the video. Just, you know, nice and easy. Typically what happens beating global tournaments, that's why I start, typically at, you know, 15 wins. But don't worry, for those of you who'd like to see the later games, I'm like 90% sure to do a second video, going to like 25 wins probably, or 30. Okay, so he's gonna go Miner. Okay, and Spear Gob, so this is probably gonna be nice reaction time. Sometimes I play the log late and like one Spear Gob gets through, so this might be Mortar. So let's go Drill here. Okay, Bomb Tower. That's not good. Ooh, Andy's got... So he has Valkyrie and Bomb Tower. Two things that are quite good against... That Inferno got a good amount of value, though. I bet you he has the Tornado. This is, I think, that, like, Magic Archer deck. Okay, that might have not been the best Tornado, though. We're going to pressure, because we have the Bandit in the right lane, too, so we have, like, a dual lane push. Yeah, this is great. Yep. It's crazy how people have, like, Valkyrie and Bomb Tower in the same deck and still struggle to defend against a, like, a Drill. It's kind of crazy. So Bandit was good because I knew he didn't have his Spear Goblins in rotation, and because he just used the Valkyrie, we're definitely going to send in the Drill. Just go Bomber here on top of the Valk. And, wow, Again, see what I'm talking about how people just don't know how to defend a Goblin Drill? Like, it's actually ridiculous. I don't know, I just keep getting... Do we dare attempt to do that King Tower activation? Okay, I messed it up. I tried to get too fancy. I was trying to show off at that point. The Mega Knight one made sense. That was just trying to show off. That's really difficult. Not even, like, the best players in the game can do that, like, you know, consistently. That's the one where you know, you do, like, log to push the magic. Yeah, it's... That one's difficult. I don't even know why I... Oh, shoot. The Magic Archer got distracted. We might, like, low-key be throwing here. We're fine. We're fine. I don't even know why I was worried for 1 second. Alright, that is a wrap. That'll do it. GG. 6-0. yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Good luck in your global tournament run. As I said, this is, clearly, I mean, it's proven to be the best deck in the game right now. As I showed at the beginning, 3 people in the top 5 with this deck. I think even though, sometimes cycle decks are intimidating for some people to play, I really don't think that this deck is that hard to play. I think the main things you need to know is you want to play it pretty aggressively because the Inferno can defend many different kind of counter pushes. Don't be afraid to use your rocket on defense if you have to. And I guess I have some masteries to claim. I'll probably do that when I'm done recording because I realize I don't use my mini too often. I primarily use my main. But yeah, number 1 in the world running it, number 2 in the world running it, number 3 in the world running it. So probably new broken meta deck. So yeah, that is going to be it for the video. Make sure to like it if you guys did end up enjoying the video. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. And thanks again until next time, guys.